So anyway, the airline said it was an act of God, and therefore they weren't responsible just because
But you have
they
the
didn't get
holiday
the plane. So they said it's an act of God. So it hit me. It's a very amazing thing that when you say, when something bad happens and you say it's an act of God. So when the plane lands safely and everything careful, we don't say we don't make a big deal and say, oh, this is an act of God that we made it. So it's very interesting that when the Gemara talks about the brachos that you make at various times, it says, Kishem shemevorchem al hatov, kach mevorchem al hara. Just like you make a bracha on the good things, you also have to make a bracha on the bad. In other words, when something good happens, we take for granted. The Gemara says, of course you're going to make a bracha and thank God for it. But when it comes from the bad things, we don't say what the bracha shouldn't have to make in Baruch Dayana Emes, that God is a true judge and everything that he does is correct. So the important thing that I think we should try and remember is when the good things happen, when everything is the normal way, we're supposed to remember and say thank you also. I just read a story, you may or not appreciate the story, but there's this, it's thunder and lightning, and this little girl is very much afraid, and she tells everybody, wait a moment, and she turns her eyes up to heaven and she starts praying and said, God, stop the thunder. And then right after that there's a gigantic clap of thunder, and the little girl says, you're not listening. What about the other way around? Us, are we listening all the time? So something to think about, the good things to thank Hashem for, and Mirz Hashem, we should all have good things to be very thankful for.